Hello to everyone of the sign of Gemini. I am here today to give you your message of the week. Thank you for your likes, subscribes, follow, shares, and comments. They have been a blessing to me and a blessing to this channel. If you're interested in a consultation with me, the only way to do so is through my website. I invite you to check out the description part below for more information. So this is a message for all my spiritual warriors. These are for people that are really doing the work, that don't mind receiving hard messages to make the changes that they need to be able to move forward. These are not for those narcissists or those karmics or those negative people that are always bitching about something or those that are always victims. There is enough channels here on YouTube that can help you with that. Let's talk to my guides here for you guys, my Geminis. It made me laugh that my phone actually said that. Wow, shut up. Look at that in the way beginning. My phone is totally glowing crazy too. Tell me more. Shut up. The Empress again and the Two of Pentacles. I love this. Gemini, I love this. Wow. That's all I'm going to say. Wow, right now. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so look, what I'm seeing here is that you're walking into a period of balance, of abundance, of multiplication, of peace, of just a lot of growth in your heart chakra, a lot of emotions, a lot of, I don't know, like beauty is what I want to say. And the reason it's happening is because you've been working so hard. You've been trying to remain balanced. Now, I'm not talking about, those everything is wonderful, everything is awesome energies. No. But you try to keep yourself in the up and up, even though there's times that you feel like you're kind of low. You're like, no. We're going to focus on, I know I'm cloudy right now. I know things are kind of like sketch, but let's continue to work on myself. And you were doing that. You were working so hard. And it just feels wonderful. All right, tell me more about this. This is wonderful about the Empresses. What is all that about? The reason why this is happening is because we have the death of an emperor. Now, death of an emperor doesn't mean that somebody dies. What happens is, like, there are times, right, where I want to say our masculine energy inside of us, because all of us have it, females, males, or whatever, can become tyrannical, right? Can become dictator. It becomes very negative if it doesn't come from a healed place. Okay, that's important to say. If it does not come from a healed place, it can create a very toxic environment around you. And then you become very judgmental of yourself. You become very judgmental of the people around you. You become very judgmental of kind of everything, right? The interesting thing is that what I'm seeing here is that my Geminis, you guys, instead of being your balance inside of you, instead of being like two energies, dark and light, male and female, it now has aligned itself to two female energies, right? Which is like this energy where they're like-minded. The twins are like-minded, right? Your sign are twins and they're like-minded. Both your mind, your body, your spirit are all aligned to the same thing, and it's growth, working on yourself, expansion, and moving forward, because you shot out or you killed this energy of greed and envy and like, I need to control everybody. I need to be the one at power all the time, things like that. And I mean, in other cases, I would say this would be really bad, because I think that it's important for us to remain in our duality. But in a world full of these toxic emperors, I feel like this is a good thing. You know what this is reminding me of? Like, I think it was last month. you can check out the playlist that is Leo, and it's like the death of the toxic masculine was the title of that one. This is what this feels like a tyrannical, negative, toxic energy dying, totally dying. And then it kind of awakens to everybody how that was never okay. That patriarchal, toxic, squash the other person energy was never okay. Bad mouthing and being nasty was never okay. Mm, this is interesting. Yeah, because you guys are in this energy of the chariot, and this is before tarot. So it's not like if you're moving yet, but now because of this shift of your the view of this world and the way that you want to live this world and the way that you want to leave an impression of yourself in this world has changed, you're hopping into a different bandwagon is what I just heard. Yeah, and it's not just you, it's a big group of you. Like we have the Knight of Swords, and do you see the army behind him? So I feel like your movement is creating like a movement of people around you kind of seeing the same thing because you're sharing your information. The Ace of Pentacles, it's like you're sharing your wealth. You're telling them, this is what I experienced, this is how I went through this is how I changed, this is how I look at things. That's interesting. You know, it only takes one, right? Because it reminds me of that story of the mustard seed. You only have to have the faith of a mustard seed to be able to move forward. And this feels like that. It's like we only need one person to say, hey, you know what? I don't think I like this tyrannical, negative, masculine energy. I want something better. So I want to hop into this bandwagon of something better. And I don't see the benefit of something constantly telling me I'm less than and squashing me and making me live in fear. I don't see the positive aspect in that. And then like opening the eyes of the people around you with that. Yeah, see? We have the 9 of cups in reverse. And this one's interesting because it's the before one and he's filling his own cups while people are looking on. And I feel like as I'm looking at this energy, it's kind of like, what has that energy given me? I mean, everything that I've had up to now, I've had to do it on my own. So why do I need it? And people are looking on, which is giving them this Ace of Pentacles energy. They're taking the messages because they're looking on. So it doesn't feel like the way that you're changing the world is not because you're going out there and saying, wake up, you should follow this one God so you can be saved or whatever, you know, like those crazy people that try to convert everybody. That's not how you save a person. You save yourself. And people look like this. People look and they change. And it's like, I no longer wish to constantly have to fill all my cups and do all the work myself. I just heard I want to be served too. I want to be served too, and that's interesting. Why do I hear that? Peace is what you're focusing on. You're feeling like victory would be in peace. That's what's being activated in your crown right now. Can you tell me more on I want to be served now? I don't want to serve everybody. Yeah. It's kind of like this energy where I want things to be balanced out. See, because that tyrannical masculine energy has a tendency of serve me, serve me. And if you do everything I say, I will give you something in return. Yet you're doing everything. And if you didn't give it to that person and contribute to their energy and contribute to their everything, you can use that energy all for yourself and then fix your own damn problem without having that tyrannical person over your neck. Hmm. Give me more on that. We have the Two of Pentacles up in the air with the Strength card. I feel like what had happened because of this masculine. Ooh, these cards wanted to come out. See, this is what it feels like to me. Okay, this masculine tyrannical energy. Now, I'm saying masculine because it presents itself as the emperor. That's somebody working in their masculine energy. You guys have to take it as it resonates. It was like, serve me, give to me, and then I will make your life happy, right? Because look at what comes out. The Four of Pentacles, and do you see how he's sitting there? That's the tyrannical masculine energy, and three people are serving them their pentacles. But instead of them giving that pentacle to that tyrannical energy, if they put it on their heads, they would be equals. And the Five of Cups here, it has a little cap pushing over the cup, which means you're intuitively knowing that this is bullshit. It feels like you're filling the cup for somebody else to aggrandize themselves, to make themselves strong, to make themselves important, to control over you. And then you realize, dude, I'm the MFing empress, and it doesn't matter if you're man or masculine, female. The empress means I'm the one that has filled these cups. The water came from me. The ideas came from me, the energy came from me, the frequency came from me, the work came from me. So why do I have to fill your cups? If I took these cups and I filled my own cups, then I would be your equal instead of being oppressed by you. I'm feeling like somebody is getting tired of being under somebody else's thumb and trying to juggle their lives while they work really hard, and realize that justice comes from not juggling this energy anymore and just being authentically themselves. That Empress energy, abundant and in peace, happy with their lives and the one they created. It's like an activation of a crown chakra. I feel like a lot of people's crown chakra is being activated to realize, why do you keep bowing down? But we got taught that, right? We got taught that some superior has to be around us always. It's like that archetype belief system. And like your light is turning on, the Hermit. I like this one because it's a before Hermit. And look at, he's taking a star to put it inside his lamp. In other words, he's finally awakening to how always fighting against this tyrannical energy was actually keeping you stuck. And to balance out the energy, all that is required is to stop giving to the tower. And that would rain on their happiness. And that would rain and end this energy of the past and help us move into something different with the Eight of... I feel like... I mean, I don't want to get government here, but I feel like it feels like that, like the United States government right now, where that's the difference. How long are we going to allow for us to have to take a knee to a tyrannical system that believes that lying, cheating, oppressing, And that masculine machismo energy is the one that should triumph always. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be Arthur and the round table. I just heard somebody say, and look at how it ended up for him. But look at how good it was for a long period of time before it ended up that way. And so, I don't know. That's interesting. This energy is interesting. It has me thinking about a lot of things. Um, I hope that you guys understood the message for the ones that needed to understand it. This just feels like, wait, they told me pull a charm. This feels like an energy of awakening. I just pulled um, Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is your, in the wheel of astrology, is your opposite sign. So this is interesting because it's like moving away from duality and pushing a direction towards the opposite of your sign, which is very direct and single-minded, you know. And that's what it feels like when you have that 2 Empress show up. It feels like you're no longer divided. You know your truth. You know what's right. You know how you have to proceed going forward. So do it, Gemini. I hope this helps you. We'll see you the next time.